I'm going to show you how you can pretty much get into Stonehenge for free. So this road is called Fargo Road, and it's basically a housing estate round the back of Stonehenge. There's loads and loads of free parking all on this road, all over the estate, so you'll definitely find somewhere. And at the bottom of the road you'll see a sign for the henge. What you want to do is walk straight down through that gate over there. You can also drive down this road, what I'm walking down now, but there's quite a lot of potholes and the road isn't that good, so I would be in like a high up car if you're going to do that. Keep going down this road. As you keep going, you'll see in the distance the henge. They are called barrows. They're basically hills around the henge. There's loads of them. They're all aligned to different stars and different constellations, and I don't know whether the barrows are made of like stone inside, so whether they're basically loads of stones in the same way that a cairn is, or whether they are just a mound of dirt with the grass over. But there are additional places you can go and get really good energy from. Eventually, when you get a bit further down this road, you'll start to see all the campers. They all line this road. In the distance you can see the henge. So you'll see behind me there's a whole row of campers. It carries on as well, and as you walk through there's music on, everyone's having a good time, people are waving and saying hi and stuff. It's such a nice vibe. And then before you get to the road that crosses over with cars, you'll see a gate here, and there's the henge. Look, so you go through this gate and start walking up that path. When we first came to Stonehenge, not the first time, but like in the middle of our travels, we finally had these hazel staffs made out of hazel wood, because hazel was used for divination in the past and it's like one of the magical woods. And then, so we had them as a staff, and then we found a plantation of hazel trees, and we were convinced that the people who built Stonehenge, or the ancient ascended masters who used to come here, planted all these hazelwood trees in order for us to be able to make yourself a staff as you walk round. Because the beauty of hazelwood is like the tree, it's not just one main tree and little branches, it's like loads and loads of like staff size trunks coming out. So you don't have to kill the tree to get yourself a nice staff, and they're already like staff shaped. They're already like perfectly the shape of what a good staff would be, so they're great really. So there's the plantation, I'll show you where it is. The henge is just over there, the plantation is over there, and you can walk around. You can walk in this field and round to it. There's barrows and then the plantation there. So I've actually gone wrong. If you carry on up the road where the vans were, there's a second gate. It takes you to this walk path here. It's a public walk path. You get to see the henge from here. People pay. Can you see that there, that green netted mesh thing? That's where they're allowed to walk. Right, I climbed over the little fence. So here we are on this path. This is where you're allowed to walk freely. That is where you pay to walk in those black ropes, and they have security. They have security watching the stone, so you can't go any closer. On the solstices, what happens on the solstices is everyone decides to run and jump over the fence and go and touch the stones and dance in the stones all at the same time. And because there's so many of us, the security can't do anything, so they just let us chill there, and we just have like a celebration. People have drums, everyone's singing and dancing and having the best time. And it's worth it because that's where like the main energy is, so you want to be in there getting the energy and changing the energy of the place, because you shift your vibration, you're like creating positive energy. You're in there and you're like chanting and like basically raising the vibration, and then the energy is amplified by the stones, and also the ley lines that go through the henge then channel and carry the energy out to the land. That one looks like it's got a face on. Connect to the stones, look at it with just your right eye and say, I connect to the stones and I absorb and integrate the energy, life, light, positivity, vitality and information and wisdom, whatever else you want, instantly. You can even do this mudra and connect like that. Imagine you basically have got like an energetic connection to them like that, and imagine you drawing energy in from them, and
so go in front and tie a picture with him.
And if you follow me, get your Vajra out. Do the mudra again and connect with the Vajra. I absorb and integrate the energy, life, light, positivity and vitality instantly. What you can also do is hold on to this metal railing here, or even the wood, but metal is stronger. Because it's all interconnected and connected and grounded to the floor, it'll basically connect you and ground you to the stones, because it's all connected, and the ley lines that are streaming out, this fence actually crosses one of the ley lines, so if you actually physically touch the fence, you might get more of a grounding and a charge than if you didn't. Pretty much aligned with this marker in the stones, there's a ley line, a Christ ley line that runs through. And when we were here for the summer solstice one year, everyone was having a really good time. They're having a unity, and basically we were doing everyone's ascension work for them and energy work. So we basically stood them along that line on the Christed ley line, so they were connected to the stones. We grounded them using our staffs, and then we got them into ketosis using our spells. And so if you want to know how to get into ketosis with a spell, the Matrix Magic Leo book will teach you that. But you literally get them into ketosis, it aligns their chakras, and then the energy coming from the stone, from the solstice, from the land, comes up the staff into your palm chakra. It fills every chakra. And we also had this crystal that was the rainbow coloured, so the rainbow stimulated and channeled all the energy directly to each chakra, so every single chakra was aligned, filled with light, and we ascended their kundalini up to the top, which programs their soul to become an enlightened master in this life.